What's up, my wasteless wonders? I hope you've all had an amazing week. I've got a lot of things that I want to get through with you today, so I'm going to make it snappy. But before we get down to business, I just wanted to recognize all the beautiful mothers out there. Right now in Australia, it is Mother's Day, and I guess the rest of the world are probably starting to wake up on Sunday, the 12th. And I'm not sure if how many countries around the world celebrate Mother's Day on May 12th, but here in Australia we do. And so I've been out this morning with my darling mother, probably the most inspirational and one of my life heroes, an inspiration for everything that I strive to be. She's an incredible human being. I even remember going through high school, how many of my friends, and even until today, whenever they meet my mum, they're like, "Oh my God, your mum is incredible. I want your mum." I'm so grateful that I was blessed with such an open-minded, understanding, caring, nurturing mother. I just want to sort of really give recognition to all those beautiful mothers out there. My amazing mother who, again, has done an incredible job, and a testament to her is obviously, I think, all of the talented people that I have in my direct family, my brothers and my beautiful sister, and what they do to give back to society. And so my sister this morning actually started the day off by doing a live raffle to give some therapeutic treatment to some solo mothers that are out there doing it all by themselves. She was able to gain or gather some extra contributions and donations of products and services to pamper and give some solo mothers a bit of respite that they deserve, because often when you're a solo mum, it's just, you don't get a chance to have a break. Even if you want to, even if you're sick or whatever, you haven't got that extra person to lean on. So, I'm very proud of my little sister for that. Moving on, I just want to recognize, being Wasteless World is really about being reconnected with not only ourselves and our community, but with our planet. Pacha Mama, Mother Earth. And I wanted to sort of, I guess, recognize why it is that we call our environment, our planet, this beautiful rock floating through space that we call home, our mother. Mother Earth is used to personify nature and its nurturing and life-giving qualities. So instead of referring to it as Father Earth, we use Mother Earth due to the association with motherhood, with fertility, creation, and nurturing qualities attributed to our planet. Earth provides us with food, with safety and sustenance, much like a mother caring for her children. And this connection between Earth and motherhood is deeply ingrained into all sorts of ancient myths and cultural beliefs, which often depicts the Earth as a maternal figure. So when we call our planet Mother Earth, we're acknowledging its vital role in sustaining life and nurturing all living things. So, I'm a mama's boy through and through, and maybe that's why I've got this divine connection and appreciation for our grandmother, and I want to be able to make sure that I show that appreciation and show up for her and all of her beautiful children by protecting our planet Earth. So I invite you to share that and join in the journey that I'm on to actually give back to our mums. So I took mum out for breakfast this morning and we had a beautiful time. So anyway, I'm getting all the feels. Get that out of the way. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful mums out there. Thank you for everything that you do. And again, all those beautiful women that help nurture and protect this planet and all the beautiful children on it. So, cool, got that out there. I'm feeling all like lovey now. So just to go through, what I've actually been doing this week. It's been a very productive week, very exciting week. I'm in such a great place at the moment, both spiritually, emotionally, energetically. And, I was fortunate enough this week to be able to catch up with some of the leaders of some of the projects that we've got over in Panama. Specifically Emilio, who's like the directing manager of our warehouse and our lionfish project and what we're doing over there. And he's actually been in his home country for the last month. He got back just a few days ago to Panama. He was able to sort of set that up and leave that with some of our other volunteers to look after operations while he was gone. He's excited to be back in Bocchus, and we've actually got a meeting lined up for this evening, probably after this call, after this video, and just to sort of talk about our next steps and how we can improve operations in Bocchus to support the sort of waste management there, but also the invasive lionfish project that we're also working on as well. So that was really nice catching up with him. He's in a really good place because he's just been to visit his family. He's recharged as well. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen over the next month with the project, and excited to bring you guys along with us. Also had a good conversation with JP. He is heading up the Keep Carabinero Clean crew that I started over in one of the main islands, basically bringing together thought leaders and business owners, I guess key figures within that specific community to come together to create a bit of a committee to help solve some of the waste problems on that specific island. It was known as one of the dirtiest islands. Now it's actually considered one of the cleanest and most organized in terms of their waste. It's the only island that's got recycling bins that are effectively being separated and taken to the recycling center that we help set up. And then any of the sort of waste is being taken to the tip by the municipality. And it was really nice to know that that's still running really well. He's got some exciting ideas that he wants to talk about. So he's actually going away right now for a few weeks to go and visit his family. When he gets back, we're going to be sitting down to talk about how we can move things forward with that project as well. And sort of that island is such a great, case study or example for all the other islands in the community to copy. And so that's kind of what the whole idea of that project was about. Anyway, so that's been really nice. I've been able to do a few updates on the Patreon page, so you might have noticed that I did do a little document on there which is talking about the Wasteless World legal structure, how we're currently structured to be able to operate, and also our goal, where we want to be in the grand scheme of things, and that's what you guys are helping us move towards. I did want to try and get a link to, I've got an Excel spreadsheet which talks about all the expenses that I'm currently dealing with personally to support the growth of the project. But it's, to be honest, accounts is not my forte, and I'm currently liaising with an accountant to see if I can sort of, before I make it live to all of you guys, make it a little bit more user friendly, because it's just like so much information and numbers all over the place, and it's a bit hard to sort of navigate through. So I want to try and make it a bit cleaner and easier before I do that. So hopefully I can get that up this week, but that's just an opportunity for me to be completely transparent about, where funds are coming from. Right now on that sheet, most of those funds have just come from my own pocket, from my day job. All of the contributions that have been made so far through the Patreon page are actually still sitting in the Patreon account. We haven't even touched that. So we're going to be, once we've got sort of a bit of a better system with the accounts, we'll be releasing that and then using that for whatever we feel is the most necessary to help move the project forwards. And anybody that is a patron will be able to see that, so you know exactly where your support's going towards. So yeah, I hopefully be able to get that up this week, but it's definitely coming regardless. Also was able to get some updates done to the website. I didn't get the projects page published yet. I've still got a lot of sort of copy that I'm writing for that and really trying to refine it and make it clear and concise. But did do some updates to the e-commerce. So if you've jumped on there, you may notice that there's an extra button on there, which is Wasteless Merch. Now, I actually, wanted to purchase some of these things. I've sourced out an amazing company that makes 100% organic, sustainably sourced and made products. However, I haven't actually personally purchased or tried them on myself. So I want to actually purchase a couple of those products. We've designed some really cool designs. You can go and have a look. I'd love to get your feedback. But yeah, basically, the best way you can support right now is not necessarily through purchasing things, but just being a patron. So again, thank you for that support. But please have a look at it. Part of the, support we'd love to get from our patrons is feedback. So any feedback you can give at any point would be great. But yeah, I've designed some merch and some t-shirts that are up there, and this week I'll be doing some more of that. So have a look. Let me know if you think there's anything that could be improved on there. Planning for the podcast. So this week I've done a bunch of planning. I've actually come to the decision. First off, I was like, there's so much that I want to be able to get out there, and how do we not make it so convoluted and just in unspecific, right? Because some people want to just hear about what's going on with the Wasteless World project. Others may want to hear about some other things that I'm really passionate about and want to get out there. And so I've actually decided to create 2 specific channels. One is going to be the Wasteless World podcast, which is specific to everything we're doing in Wasteless World. It'll be an opportunity where if you don't have time to look at a video, you can, whilst you're driving the car or doing whatever job out in the garden, walking around, you can pop it in your ear and you can hear about everything that's going on with the Wasteless World project. Whether that be our values, our morals, our current projects, our challenges, our successes, or where we're going with the project and all this sort of stuff. Interviewing maybe people within the project, and so giving recognition to those amazing people that are giving time and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be everything to do with the Wasteless World project, and that'll be a chance for us to obviously just keep all of our Wasteless warriors and avid supporters up to date and informed. The other sort of category, or even it's almost like a completely separate podcast. They might even name it something different, like the Connect, Inspire and Educate podcast, something like that. That's what I'm kind of thinking of. But it is, as that kind of sounds, rather than a solo form podcast where it's just me sort of keeping everybody updated, this other podcast is going to be specifically in a interview styled format where we will be seeking out incredible ethical entrepreneurs, individuals, projects, companies that are really making positive change on our planet. They have the same morals and values as the Wasteless World project, and are determined to create a more regenerative, sustainable, symbiotic relationship between humans and the environment, and have had success in doing so. And so my objective from that is to be able to surround myself with inspiring, incredible human beings that are helping society and helping the planet, and then being able to share that with you guys and the rest of the world to then hopefully inspire other people about ideas that they can maybe implement into their own communities. It's about connecting, creating a community of like-minded individuals, incredibly inspiring individuals, learning from them and what they've achieved and their ideas. They're learning from their mistakes and their successes so that other people can implement that, and we can have a bigger impact on the world on a more positive scale. So that's what I've decided that the podcasts are going to be. I am going to try and launch the first recording on the 31st of May. So I'm kind of throwing it out there publicly now. Whether I can make that happen, I'm pushed for time, looking at my calendar. But this week I hope to purchase the equipment that we need. We've decided on what equipment we want. And so that's pretty much it, I think, that I want to talk about now. So this week, our goal is just continue with the website updates, get that project page up there, which is talking about our current projects and our future projects, so that you guys can have a look and see where we're heading, what we're doing. I want to continue updating the e-commerce page just so we've got that extra little bit of support financially, if anyone wants to support us in that way, buy themselves some cool eco-friendly products that are going to, profits go towards helping the environment even further. And then designing some more products as well. I've really enjoyed the creative process. So if you're not following us on Instagram or Facebook, look for us. You'll be able to see the designs we've got, and some upcoming designs will be on there over the next few weeks, and you can have your say as well. I may even upload some of these. In fact, I definitely will, onto our Patreon page as well. So that's pretty much it. So big week ahead. Stay tuned. Again, I just want to thank everybody for showing their support. And again, as always, remember, waste less and love more. See you guys. I'll see you soon.